Have you ever made a note when you have observed a broken curb? No. Is part of your job as a supervisor to perform inspections of the curbs and sidewalks? Yes. On a routine basis or only when you are called upon to do so? Only when we are called upon. That generally would involve when an accident has taken place, is that correct? No, I could be sent to a certain spot. It depends. So I take it you follow instructions from higher-ups? Yes. And if there is an accident, what do? Then we will inspect. But you don't go around checking for a particular defect? No. The court, that is your answer. Plaintiff's counsel, Your Honor, he was not done with his answer. The court, next question. What I am trying to figure out is this statement. Defendant's counsel, objection. The court, sustained. You wrote that, right? Yes. Do you have a customary practice as to when you do and do not take photographs? When it comes up and encompasses an accident, if involved, then there is damage and we have injuries, and I take photographs of the injured. I take photographs of the damaged autos or buses. You mean property damage? Yes. What about the condition of a sidewalk or curb? Well, that is an uneven curb. You have a customary practice then. The court, I don't think there is any testimony as to that. Plaintiff's counsel, you are going to find out otherwise, Your Honor. The court, when you bring it out, then you can ask the question. Let's go to your other report. Let's go to Plaintiff's Exhibit number 4. Is this all in your handwriting? Yes. Did you write the last sentence? I inspected the bus stop and found a 17-foot section of curb missing and serrated curbing along some of its length. Did you write that? Yes. Do you have a customary practice to taking photographs, that is, of uneven curbing? Yes. Yes, what? That I would take photographs. Is there a reason why you did not take photographs here? Defendant's counsel, I object on the ground the question asks for the operation of the mind of the witness. The court, sustained. I am saying that it must have been asked her at the hospital. I have no knowledge as to what happened. When you got there, when counsel asked you the question, when you got to the hospital, she probably told you about it? I went back and checked on it. That's all I can think of. I don't understand anything you just said. I asked the lady what happened when she got hurt. Right. She was at a hospital. I asked her. Defendant's counsel moved to strike those portions that are non-responsive. The court, strike it out. Did you go to the hospital? Yes, I went to the scene of the accident. To the scene of the accident? Yes. Did you not take photographs? I did. I would guess that I did not know what had happened there. It says there she was a bus operator, so she was sitting on the step. The court, he has already explained to you why he did not take photographs. Is it because you did not know how the accident occurred? Exactly. Let's go back to what has been marked as Plaintiff's Exhibit 2B. Do you read that into the record where it's all in your handwriting? The court, if you want to read it, yes. Who did you get that information in the accident report from? I believe from her, that I asked her what occurred. Did she show you the curb and the sidewalk where she tripped? Just yes or no? Defendant's counsel, how could she have shown it to him? She saw him in the hospital. Plaintiff's counsel, that's not what I asked. The court, rephrase the question. Where did you get that information? Here that says the bus standing in the bus stop. Let me ask you another question from the operator. That you got from the operator and from her. When you wrote down this information that you just talked about, is there any information that you gathered at the scene of the accident, whether it's from the bus driver or from the lady? On this paper here. The court, I don't even understand the question. Sir, I just read a paragraph into evidence. What I want to know is the information that I just read. Where were you when you got that information? Defendant's counsel, are you asking him whether or not the information contained in that paragraph is a combination as a result of his interviews with both the plaintiff and the bus operator? We can start with that. Is the information contained in here from the interview from both the operator of the bus as well as the plaintiff, Gabriella Little? Yes. Go ahead. Yes. The information you got? Yes, the bus operator at the scene. Did you get all the information from the lady at the hospital, or some of it at the scene, or some of it at the hospital, or something else? I don't know. Defense counsel, it would have to be the hospital. She never saw her at the scene. The court, let the witness testify, counsel, if you please. Did you see her at all at the scene? When I got there was nobody at the scene. Do you know if the injured party was still there? Defendant's counsel, I object. The court, objection sustained. When you got to the scene, was the bus operator there? Yes, I would guess so.
My software says 170.
Well, it actually wasn't that fast because I jerked it all over the place
Yeah.
with details. It's hard to read because the letter was crossed out.